Well, Levin digging in this time about how Republicans are handling these scandal investigations.
The Speaker of the House, he's in charge of organizing these investigations in the House, and he won't. They're flopping around. They're navel-gazing.
Well, why is that? Why is it? Because there does seem to be a lot of smoke here, worth pursuing the potential for fire.
Because they don't think there's anything political in this. They're playing rope-a-dope. They're playing it safe. They want to edge through, push through the next election. He wants to be Speaker. Cantor wants to be Majority Leader. Yip-de-doo. The point is, the fact is, that if they had been running effective investigations, one committee, a joint committee with some of the sharpest, toughest individuals we know, investigating Benghazi, we'd be to the bottom of this already. Same with the IRS scandal. The president should be served with an interrogatory. It's been done before.
My next guest is one of those Republicans leading an investigation into probably one of the bigger scandals, the IRS, the House Oversight Committee Chairman Darrell Issa. Mr. Chairman, good to have you. What do you make of that argument? And Levin really crystallizes it among more angry conservatives within the party that it's your party, it's your speaker that's sort of stonewalling this. What do you think?
Well, I guess he just hasn't been in the meetings in which the speaker has said, you know, Darrell, use all the resources you need, get it done. More importantly, he hasn't lived through over 43 hours worth of depositions of people directly related to Benghazi. We now have about 5 times as much time per witness as the ARB, as the State Department had in their investigation. We're taking real time. These people are under oath. And I'll tell you, I'll put my investigators who do this day in and day out, year in and year out, against anybody. We're the ones that made sure that the lie about Benghazi got turned into the truth, that there never was some sort of a video. We're the ones that proved that it wasn't Cincinnati, it went to Washington, and not just to Washington, but to the office of the General Counsel. We're the ones that continue to do that. Yes, we're being blocked at every step of the way. Yes, we get black pieces of paper. Yes, we have less than 0.2% of the documents identified in the IRS. But we're serving subpoenas. We're interviewing people under oath and subpoenaing them as necessary. And I'll tell you, my committee is very busy. Maybe he misses the fact that good investigations take time. We're doing that. We're going to bring Lois Lerner back. But before we bring her back, we're interviewing everybody that shows just exactly what a hub she was.
All right, but bottom line, just to put these doubts to rest, if they are there or legitimate, you're saying when it comes to guidance from the leadership, from the speaker, from Eric Cantor, no one is saying, all right, this is going nowhere. Why don't you cool it?
I've got complete support of the leader and the speaker. They have helped me all along the way.
What you're not getting help from is from the IRS commissioner, right? That's what's bothering you.
Look, absolutely. This administration is the least transparent in history. They're making it very clear that what they said, they don't do. They deny, they deceive, they delay.
They say it's a phony scandal. They say it's a phony scandal.
Well, we've got to remember, phony scandals are when you take individual wrongdoing and together they're somehow phony. Well, individually, every one of them. You know, we've had the parents of the lost ones in Benghazi and obviously in Fast and Furious with Brian Terry's family. These people are suffering and they're offended when they hear about phony scandals. It's not phony to the loved ones left behind.
And where do you think it's going to go eventually? I mean, it just seems like you really need access to these people. They're not coming to you, so you're kind of in a holding pattern, aren't you?
No, we're getting to them one by one, and whistleblowers come forward when they come forward, but we reach out to them, and eventually we get them. You certainly saw Deputy Ambassador Hicks, and what a compelling testimony he made. It takes time. We're doing it. Here's the important thing is we don't know where these things are going. We follow the facts to where they lead us, and that means we can't jump to conclusions specifically about political intent, but we do follow the facts so we get the truth to the American people because they deserve the truth.
All right, Congressman, thank you very much. As the Congressman is speaking, I do want to update you on a statement from the IRS that they are aggressively responding to numerous data requests and that they're taking things strongly to disagree with any suggestions to the contrary.